Most people aren't struggling because they are not good enough. They're struggling because they're focused on the wrong things. We spend years trying to fix our weaknesses, poking at them, feeling bad about them, trying to force ourselves into boxes we were never designed to fit into. But here's the truth: life gets ridiculously easier when you stop fighting your weaknesses and start doubling down on your strengths. When you play the game you were actually built for, everything feels smoother, lighter, and strangely easier. Start with what feels effortless. Ask yourself what feels surprisingly easy for you, something others struggle with. Maybe it's solving problems, calming people down, simplifying ideas, or creating things out of thin air. These seemingly small things often turn out to be your real superpower. Revisit your highlight moments. Think back to the times when you felt proud, energized, or completely in flow, those moments when time just disappeared. What were you doing? Were you strategizing, teaching, creating, connecting with others? Your peak moments are like little signposts pointing straight to your strengths. Follow your energy. Your energy is honestly one of the best diagnostic tools you have. When an activity lights you up, that's a pretty good sign you are operating from your strengths. When something drains you, that might be a clue to delegate, redesign, or gently let it go. Listen to compassionate feedback. People around you often notice your strengths long before you do. Think about the compliments you consistently receive. The "you are so good at" comments you tend to brush off. Those little statements, they are often clues to abilities you underestimated for years. Once you figure out your strengths, the real magic begins when you design your life around them. Not just knowing them, actually integrating them into the way you work, live, and make decisions. Bring your strengths into your daily actions, into your work, your goal, and your relationships. Everything in your life should align with what makes you powerful. Build routines that amplify your strength. Morning routines, peak focus time, structured systems, make them work for you. If you're creative in the morning, protect that golden time for creative activities. If your brain switches into analytical mode at night, schedule your deep thinking that time. Empathy is your superpower. Intentionally create space for meaningful conversation. Basically, engineer your system so they work with you, not against you. One of my favorite ideas is the zone of genius, the place where what you love, what you are great at, and what creates value all overlap. When you operate from there, work feels smoother, impact becomes bigger, and you actually enjoy the process instead of forcing it. Feel free to share your strengths openly. Tell your team, your client, your audience, tell the people around you what you are brilliant at. Not from ego, but from purpose. Because opportunities show up much faster when people know exactly where you shine. Strengths become superpowers when you use them on purpose. One of the biggest traps we fall into is trying to imitate what other people are doing, their style, their strategy, their method. But here's the truth: your strength is your strategy. Instead of asking what's the right way to solve this, try asking how can you solve this in your unique way. Strengths aren't fixed traits, they are skills. And like any skill, the more you use them, the stronger they get. Repetition turns talent into mastery. And here's the magic: when you spend more time doing things that naturally bring out your strength, everything gets easier. Also, focus on your high impact zone. Play in the spaces where you naturally win. Channel your energy into the things that creates the biggest results. You don't need to do more. You just need to do more of what matters and doubling down on what actually moves the needle. And here's a mindset shift. You don't need to fix all your weaknesses. You are not here to be everything. You are here to be yourself. Instead of battling your weaknesses endlessly, just manage them intelligently. Redesign or reduce the tasks that drain you. Outsource them, automate them, simplify them. Not because you are avoiding your responsibility, but because you are protecting your energy for the stuff that genuinely makes you shine. Focus on what makes you extraordinary. Delegate the tasks that feel heavy or unnecessarily demanding. Let people support you where it feels natural for them and tiring for you. The more time you free up from weakness-based work, the more time, creativity, and mental bandwidth you can invest in your strengths. And that's where the real transformation happens. When you live from your strength, you stop surviving and you start thriving. You become confident. You become magnetic. You become unstoppable. You are not here to be average. You are here to bring your unique gifts to the world and to step into the highest version of yourself.